Hey all, Hipper here. So today we are having an impromptu meeting with Let 'em Peek. So if you like that, don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe. So in this battle here, I am in the new Tier 6 Algerie W, stands for winter by the way. And on my team, I happen to have the one and only Let 'em Peek. And he also happens to spawn at my spawn. And that's my spawn, it's not Peek's spawn, it's my spawn. And as you can see at the moment right here, he is pushing in right behind me. So that's why in a minute I'm going to put my sonar on a little bit earlier than I normally would. Because I don't know if this Fletcher here has torps incoming and I want to give Peek as much heads up as I can. So I'm going to just continue moving towards the smoke. And I know that Peek's got my back. So all I have to do is just go up here, sonar the destroyer, there's the torps. That took a while for him to fire those actually. So all I have to do is move up, you know, do my role as a cruiser and get this destroyer spotted before he disappears. And then this flank here is pretty much done. So I'm gonna be in range, there we are. And the sonar doing its work. And if I don't get it, then I'm sure someone else will. I'll just get my rear turret in as well. I was thinking, oh, I would like that kill there, but it's alright. As long as I stay in sonar range, then one of the guys on the flank is going to remove this Benson here. It's a Benson, by the way, not a Fletcher. And after this battle here, I noticed someone in Peek's chat going off about how I'm the worst teammate ever. And I dispute that. And let's see how the worst teammate in the world does in this battle here. But that's a different story. And I also found out later, like looking through the chat, that it turns out that this very disappointed player is nothing more than like a battleship baby who thinks that everyone else is in the game just to give him will to rebuild or, you know, skill to rebuild. And I'm of the belief that if you need will to rebuild in your battleship in a game, then you've already messed up. So there's probably a very good reason for the fact that I did not come to your so-called rescue and give you will to rebuild. You probably went broadside from the beginning, or you sailed into a cap and got torped or something. In cases like that, I am not going to sacrifice what I am doing for your battleship to survive. Definitely not. Talking about survival, I know Peek's got my back here, so I don't really worry too much. But two battleships like this, it's just too tempting not to go for. And at the moment, I think the new patch has some problems with ships, you know, sticking to each other. And I think that's what's going on here. But in any case, this is just way too good to miss out on. And of course, we need to get some torps out there. We get all three on target, and the Cross of Dawn, he's running for his life. And I'm not too worried. I know Peek is right behind me. All he needs is a broadside, and these guys here will just be absolutely finished. So just a North Carolina left, and there is Peek. And it's gone. And the flank is cleaned up. And sure, I didn't do it like a massive amount of damage, but I did spot the destroyer, and I did keep the guys around the block spotted. And now it's time to do something else. Peek will be fine over here. He's got like pretty much every battleship in the game. And with two red destroyers still left in the game, that's obviously the priority. The priority is not running around willing battleships who cannot, you know, keep their hit points. That's not what I am here for in this game. So yeah, we are going to head towards our own base now because it's getting capped. And when I'm looking here, I'm seeing, okay, this battleship here, he's going straight ahead. Why would he turn this early? He's not going to do that because he's going to hit the rocks. So I put my, you know, attention somewhere else. Saying, okay, well, I'll try to shoot this Cross of Dawn here. It's fairly obvious where I'm going, and I did see the battleship turn there actually right when I'm reviewing this video, but I didn't see it while I was playing. So I'm just continuing on. And I mean, it's fairly important that I get this way here because our base is getting capped, and I don't know why this guy had decided to turn. And I mean, I guess it's 50-50, but I mean, this could be a game-breaking move here because I cannot get to the base now, and every second I'm sitting here getting pushed into the island is like a second we're losing. And I can see the destroyer is heading for the base, but I'm sure he would like some cruiser backup. So again, I don't know why this battleship turned there. What is the purpose of that? And I'm just showing my dissatisfaction with like a potentially game-breaking move there. Anyway, moving on. Just get the rear guns as well. Also, if you notice, I am in a tier 6, and most other people in this battle here are in tier 7s. So I've certainly got my work cut out for me, you know, trying to climb the XP ladder against tier 7s. I did get a lot of damage on the Benson, but that was only a tier 6, and it doesn't really award that much, but the sonar would give me a bit, and spotting the torpedoes also, so, you know, utility. That's the name of the game when I play my cruisers. So I'm happy I've got an agile build on this Algerie here, so I can go a little bit faster than the usual, whatever this thing goes, I think like 30 knots or something. Because obviously we need to make it to this cap and we need to go quickly. Because there's only one destroyer there. There is another battleship, but there is a Missouri on the side. Let's have a look here. And he's kind of guarding that cap as well. So obviously I've got my sonar ready. All I need to do is just to get in range, really. Once I can spot that destroyer number 2 here with my sonar, not radar, sorry, I said radar before, then the battle is won, really, because then there's only one destroyer left, and then I have full faith in Peak being able to finish this game here. So let's see if we get some fires on this Missouri here. And someone took out one of his front turrets. I'm not sure if that was Peak. It's usually one of Peak's things is to take out people's turrets. And if he doesn't do that, then he blind fires them in smoke. That's when that happens, you don't have to know if you're playing with Peak or not. You just have to assume that you are. So, incoming shots from a Missouri. Obviously, is someone who's played the game for a while. And he totally misses. Yeah, good question. Don't know why. So the destroyer is spotted. And I'm not aware of that yet. But my secondaries go off, and yep, there he is. Just gonna use the fast rudder here to line up all my guns, because you can't do that on a normal cruiser. So that means I'm gonna get a full broadside at this Asashio here, and I get nearly nothing out of that. Luckily, the destroyer is awake, and he pounces on him with torpedoes. So that's the battle won here. So now I'm just gonna farm what damage I can of this Missouri here, and then I'm going to get railed, and that's fine with me, because obviously Peak is still in the game, and of course he's going to win this one. There's only 2 ships left, so I don't really mind to see if I can get a fire before I get, you know, destroyed from the game here in my little tier 6, and looks like that's the end of me coming there. I almost made it though, but nope, not from 9 kilometers. That is too close to a Missouri. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my performance here. I didn't get any kills at all. The Benson was close, and that other destroyer was close as well, but for some reason, I didn't get much damage in there. I'm not really... anyway, I'm not going to watch it in replay, but just think that's weird. So I'm just going to skip this last few minutes here where nothing happens. It's just Peak chasing down the last destroyer and railing it, basically. So that's the end of the battle here. The Fletcher is gone, and it's time to see how the worst teammate in the world actually fared in this battle. In a tier 6, I might add. And, drum roll please. Second on the leaderboard, and Peak beat me by 1 XP. That's pretty amazing, I think. 1 XP, and in a tier 7, so... Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little random meeting here, and I'll see you out there.